Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to yet another educational English video. I am your new dad, and Daddy's been slacking, baby. Daddy has been giving you too much sugar. Been giving you a lot of fun content, a lot of watch movies, watch TV shows, look at memes kind of stuff. But I haven't been giving you the goody goods. And today, I'm going to give you a lesson that's actually going to improve your English and elevate you on up to the next level, take you to a higher English proficiency with 3 words. But this is more of a trick or a life hack, if you will. So make sure you pay close attention, and you're going to just sound like perfect at English. You're just going to be the best English speaker in the world, and everybody else who's learning English is going to kiss your feet or whatever you're into, maybe scratch your head, give you treats, give you some candy. And that's going to happen in today's video. So yeah, make sure you pay very close attention, baby. Pay close attention, baby. But before we jump into today's video, let me quickly tell you that I am giving away $25 in Amazon or iTunes gift cards at the end of the month. If you want to win, blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Now let's learn some English. Alright guys, so here's the deal. We're going to talk about these 3 words and how we could use these 3 words to increase our English level. And look, as a non-native English speaker, I guarantee you make these mistakes. I hear every single non-native English speaker, even the ones who are amazing at English, make these mistakes all the time. So by the end of today's video, you're going to be able to use these 3 words really clearly, really accurately, and really awesomely. And so these are the 3 words, a, and, the, and to.
Dude, you suck.
Why are you booing me? Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck you little bitch. Now listen, before you come at me saying, I already know these words, Sean, you're fucking wasting my time. Well, there's a difference between knowing something and understanding it. And the thing is, a lot of you guys make this mistake where you know it, but you don't use it. You think like, well, I speak English, but I don't use the words a, and, the, to, the, would, like some sort of, Thanos snapping those words out of existence. Yeah, you know them. You know them, baby, but you don't use them. You're some sort of English monkey choosing what to say and what not to say. So listen up, you little bitch. Today, you're going to learn how to use these words. You're going to understand them, and you're going to use them all the time from now on. Don't you ever boo me again. Fuck you up.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Let's start with the words a, and the. These are articles, and their main job is to just tell us about the noun, right? So it tells us who or what the noun is that we're talking about. For example, if I were to use the sentence, give me a marker, right? I've got 3 markers in my hand, and that means I can give you any marker because a marker doesn't tell us which marker. It just says a marker, any marker, a marker in general, a marker of your choosing, not my choosing, your choosing. Give me a marker? Okay, I'll give you this marker. Or maybe I'll give you this marker. Or maybe I'll give you this marker. But when you ask for a marker, you're just asking for one marker. You don't care which marker it is, you just want a marker. And that's because its identity doesn't need to be known. You don't necessarily need a specific marker for right now, you just want a marker. Now, if I were to say, give me the blue marker, well, now we know that you gotta get this marker. Because the blue marker. There's only one marker that's blue, and that's this one. So this becomes the blue marker. We know which marker we are talking about, and it's this marker here. It is not any of these. And because we can see here that there are only 3 markers and only one of them is blue, you really can't say a blue marker. Give me a blue marker. Well, I can give you the blue marker, but I can't give you a blue marker because there is only one, and we both know which marker we're talking about when we use the word a. And you say, give me a marker and you don't use please, you are a rude dude. You should say, please give me a marker, or please give me the blue marker. You use the word please, you rude ass jerk. Be polite. The rule that these follow are the definite and indefinite articles. If the article defines what we're talking about using the word the, well, then it's a definite article. If it doesn't define, like a and an, which just means anything, basically, then we use indefinite articles, right? So, for example, I want to eat a pizza, being just any pizza. I want to eat pizza. I like pizza. Do you like pizza? I like pizza. I want to eat a pizza. Now, if you have a pizza and I can see your pizza and say, I want to eat the pizza. Now I'm saying the because it's your pizza. I see it. I know you have it. We know that pizza's there. I know you're not sharing your pizza with me. You know that I want to eat your pizza, but you won't give me any. So I say the pizza because I know and you know that pizza's there. When I say I want to eat a pizza, it's because I don't see any pizzas around me. I don't know where any pizzas are. It's just a pizza. That's a pizza. I want literally any pizza. Okay? So just so you know, I'm hungry. I'm waiting for you to give me a pizza. And quickly, let's just talk about the difference between a and an, because that's really simple, and I think you guys know these, but it's always just good to review. A and an are the same word. The only difference is an has a modifier of the letter N at the end of it, which signifies when we're talking about things that begin with a vowel. For example, an alligator, or an hour, or an ugly duckling, or an awesome English teacher named Teacher Sean. And we use a for words that begin with consonant sounds. For example, a subscriber, or a person who is smashing the like button on this video, or a comment being left in the comment section down below. So the interesting thing about articles that you might already know is, or maybe you don't, maybe you're gonna learn, but they're adjectives. And adjectives tell us more about nouns. It's giving us more information, and information is communication, and communication is key. So when you use adjectives as articles, or when you use articles as adjectives and you use them correctly, you are saving the world. Well, you're not really saving the world, but you're saving your ability to sound correct, and well, that's pretty good. Let's move on. All right, so we've just discussed how articles are adjectives and they help us talk about nouns. Now let's focus on something that helps us with the verb portion of our sentence, because every sentence needs a subject and a verb, a noun and a verb, if we want to make a full, complete, proper sentence. And well, that's what we're going to talk about right now, because prepositions are super helpful, and one of those prepositions is the word to. And according to the OEC, which I don't really know what OEC stands for, but to is the third most used word in the English language. So you gotta make sure that you use this word, because apparently to isn't used in the English learning classrooms. You just walk around without saying to ever. You're just like, no to for me. I don't say to. So to is a very versatile word, and we could use it in many different ways. For example, we could use it for directions, like I need to go to the store. We could use it as an infinitive, like I like to kiss your mom, because I'm your dad. And actually, real fast, that could be a little bit confusing. So let me taper down. We're just going to slow down here for a little bit and talk about this this infinitive thing. And I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock, and I can give you the easiest definition of how to use the infinitive form really fast. So are you ready? Clock starts now. When there are two verbs in a sentence, you need to use the word to split them up. For example, like I just said, need to use. See what I did there? I used the infinitive form, need to use. I did that because I'm a goddamn English-speaking king. I am incredible at speaking English. I am the best, and I don't know if there's even time remaining on my 30 seconds. So let me just say, subscribe to learn more English. Subscribe to learn is an example of that infinitive. And so I guess what I was just trying to tell you in that quick 30-second bit is that if you have two verbs in their base form, you have to use the word to split them up. Like if I were to tell you, and I'm going to quote my assistant teacher in my classroom, who often very angrily tells my young students, "You need drink water." And well, that doesn't sound correct, does it? And aside from my silly little accent, it just doesn't really flow. But if she were to say, "You need to drink water," right? It still has the accent, but it sounds much better. And one warning here, and I know this video is full of lots of jokes and a lot of silliness, but you can't use this with modules. Like that just doesn't work. It doesn't work with modals. You can't say must to or should to or can to. Like, you must to do homework. No, you can't do that. You should to brush teeth. You can't do that. You can to eat dinner. No, those don't work. Do not make that mistake. Seriously, I don't want to just go and make a long video about not doing this. So just please, I'm begging you, please.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. You're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
I'm losing my mind. Lastly, let's talk about how we use to talk about the future. For example, after using the word going, we need to tack on a little sweet, baby, cute, tiny little to at the end to really finish up the phrase. For example, I'm going buy a gun. Well, you're just wrong, because first off, you probably can't buy a gun wherever you live. Second of all, buying a gun isn't cool. Violence isn't the answer. You don't need to buy a gun to show that you're a strong person or that you're tough or that you're cool. Violence isn't the answer. And thirdly, you need to say, I'm going to buy a gun. Think about it like this. If I say, I need go gun store buy gun, you might vaguely understand what I'm saying, but you're going to be like, this dude is stupid. But if I were to say, I need to go to the gun store to buy a gun, well, you're going to think to yourself, you're going to be like, wow, that dude has good English. And you might say that. You might say, wow, you have really good English. And I'll look at you and I'll say, well, yeah, I'm a native English speaker. Why wouldn't I have good English? And I'm an English teacher nonetheless. So why would you go out of your way to tell me that I have good English? It'd be like saying, wow, you're good at sitting down, or you're good at walking. Like, no shit. Are you fucking dumb? Why would you say that to me? Of course I have good English. I'm an English teacher. I'm a native English speaker. I'm a professional. Get it together, dude. You're embarrassing yourself so much in this video. God. Okay, now that we've discussed these three magic words, and these words are honestly going to be in most of the sentences you say, let's talk about the forms we could use to turn these into really cohesive statements and really improve our language. And basically, by the end of this, you're going to be the most Chad English speaker that you know. Your dad is coming home after this because he's proud of you after this. Boys and girls, whatever you like, are going to give you kisses every day, every hour of every day. Anybody that you want to kiss you is going to kiss you after this video. And money will rain from the sky, and you will be rich beyond your wildest dreams after learning how to do this. So don't you even fucking blink an eye, or you're not getting any of those things. And that's a promise. I promise you all of this will come true. All of these things may or may not happen. If they do, good job. If they don't, Teacher Sean is in no way legally responsible. If your dad does come home, it may or may not be a forever thing. Take time to open up your heart to him, but keep a small distance between each other so it doesn't hurt you again if he leaves. If President Joe Biden does give you an award, it is your responsibility to give credit for Teacher Sean for said award. If you're watching this far into the video, know that the creator appreciates you very much and only makes videos for you. YouTube has killed his channel with a knife. Last year, thousands of people would watch these videos every single day. Now, only 100 people if he's lucky. Sean makes no money. He keeps making these videos because in some way he feels though connecting through you during these hard times is the least he can do to make the world a better place. He loves you. He makes all the content for you and hopes that you enjoy watching it. If you don't enjoy watching it, that's okay too. Sean is not legally responsible for any war crimes you may or may not have committed in the fall of 2008. So this first one is going to be article plus noun. And so almost always we have an article before the noun. For example, she bought a cake last night. And we say she bought a cake last night because we don't know what kind of cake she bought. We don't see the cake. I don't see the cake. Do you see the cake? I don't see the cake. You don't see the cake. We don't know what kind of cake it is, so it's just a cake. Now, you might ask her, what kind of cake was it? And she'll say, oh, it was a peanut butter cake or a strawberry cake. And from there on, we might say, oh, that strawberry cake, the strawberry cake, the peanut butter cake, right? But when we don't know, it's just a cake. It could be any type of cake. He brought a dog for the... He brought the dog for the walk. I can't... Oh, it's too hot with these hot lights and my air conditioner off and my windows closed to make this. Please, like, what, 5 more minutes of filming and I'm done. Okay. He brought a dog for the walk. He brought the dog for a walk. And we know, if we know him, we know he, then we probably know that he has a dog. So we do say the dog. He brought the dog for a walk. If we don't know him and we don't know his dog, we might say a dog. He brought a dog for a walk. But it's still going to be article plus noun. So a dog, the dog. The next form we're going to look at is going to be to plus article. For example, I went to the park. Or I need to go to a meeting, right? And still you have that for both of those, the park being the article plus noun. Now we just have to plus article plus noun. Or to plus article plus noun, to a meeting. We also have verb plus to plus verb. For example, pay to win. The game has a pay to win system. Almost every EA game has a pay-to-win system. It is not fun to play pay-to-win games. EA games are not fun because they are pay-to-win. EA, stop making pay-to-win games. Nobody likes your pay-to-win games. Or you might say, you need to study to learn. Study to learn. Need to study. Need to study to learn. Both of those, bam, 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 right? Then lastly, you need to eat a healthy dinner. Need to eat. We have verb plus to plus verb. Easy, easy, easy. And lastly, let's talk about future speak. Going to. I'm going to the gym after class today. I'm going to Guilin next week for holiday, so there won't be a video. And by the way, that's very true. I'm not making a video next week. I'm going to be on vacation, having a good, awesome time. Not doing this. All right, look, you have just learned so much stuff. And by so much stuff, I mean you have learned 3 things in this many minutes. So we're going to take a quick quiz to see what we've learned. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to let me know your score in the comment section down below to let me know how good of a job I'm doing teaching you. If I got to make things a little bit slower next time, if I have to, improve the quality of this. But just let me know in the comment section down below. And anyways, have fun on your quiz. I think you're going to do really well. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Make sure to let me know your quiz score down below. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Affirmation. Now for a much deserved affirmation. Blah 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 话。